Welcome back to my shop. Today I'll be working on a bowl for my son to shape on the lathe. I'm going to give him 3 choices to make a bowl from a board. I'll let him pick the design he likes. I have a mostly hard maple with accents of poplar, an oak with a few accents and a Paduke stripe, and a poplar with a hard maple pattern. Well, I've gotten this all set up on the block here. We're going to round it out and then just flatten this surface out. This is the poplar and hard maple. Well, I just had to put a mask on. This poplar is very, I don't know, the dust on it is very, very toxic, it seems. So here we go again. Okay, so that's round. Let me just move this. Okay, so we just flatten this out. Oops, take this off. I can take the mask off now. So we've rounded this, we've flattened this out, so we're ready to continue with the slicing, but we're going to wait until we decide who's going to do this, myself or my son. Okay, I've just finished marking this up. I drew a squiggly line so that I can match things up, plus I have drawn a line in between so that when we've cut off this first or second or third ring, we can match them to the one below. This way here everything will match up and all the lines will match up. So as I was saying, the other bowl, we blew a hole in it. I blew a hole in it. And so I'll save it and then have to use the epoxy to fill the hole and then try and turn it to finish again. Did it come apart?
No.
Did it damage that? You're not touching anywhere on here.
No, it bent this a little bit though.
Oh boy. Oh, it did. This is the piece that broke off. There's a crack here. I glued it all back together, got it ready for use again, but I decided, since this was a little warbly in there, that I would make a brand new one. So I just finished off a brand new one, mounted it to the base, and this one fits quite a bit better. Now I showed you the tool that had been bent. It was bent right in here, and because what happened was when it was in here it got totally bent. It knocked this piece off, and now it's very loose in there. So that's why I made the new one. This one fits perfectly. And the post, I've reordered a new post, and it won't get here for another couple days, so I can't do much with that. So that's where we stand. Well, we had a lot of difficulty with this. We ended up breaking a few things, and I've finally taken off the first ring with much delay because the arbor was screwed up a little bit. I had to repair that. So I've got the first ring off. I'm going to take the second ring off. This was a 45-degree angle. I'm doing a 60 degree on this second ring that I'm going to take off, and I've got it all set up here for it to cleanly take that off. Actually, I need to clean up the back side of this first. I gotta clean the back side up with the sandpaper. And at least the back is nice and clean. And we had a little nick here that we'll have to fill in with, well, that may cut out. I'll fill it in later with a little bit of CA glue. But we'll put this back together here. We're ready to slice off slice number 2. Okay, slice number 2 complete. I'll take that off and measure it up for the third slice, and then we'll be done with slicing it. Slice and dice. There we go. I'll be back. We're ready for the glue up now. I've marked here and there on this piece here. There's the mark here, and I've marked it on the base so that all these will line up. When I put this on, it'll go right to that mark. So we're gonna start putting some glue on, and we'll get this all set up. Okay, that's the glue up. Well, I've got this all glued up, it's mounted. We're ready to start shaping the whole thing. So wish me luck. It's a little wobbly because when we had that accident, it ended up throwing everything off kilter, so we'll do the best we can. Well, I got it set up. We're going to do the inside. We'll see what happens here. This I'm wearing a dust mask right now so that I can keep my lungs clear. But we'll set that. We'll start doing the inside. I don't have a lot of room because the thing was off center. So, see what happens here. Okay, so I've just finished doing 400 grit. I put some, what do you call it, sanding sealer on it beforehand, and I just finished up now with the 400 grit. And what we're going to do next is to start a finish. We're going to put a finish on here. I guess I use the polyurethane. I'm not too cool about other finishes. I don't understand them and whatnot. I'm not that good with them. So we'll put some polyurethane, wipe it on, and then after that we'll take off the base. I'm going to start with the outside, then I'll show you the inside here as I'm going along here. Now you notice the tray that I have. I had one on my older lathe, the 10-inch lathe. Now I've built a new one for this 1836 lathe. This is a Laguna. See, and the tray keeps the droppings from damaging my lathe bed. I want to work this in because this is the first coat. Just go at 160 RPM just to smooth it out, even it out. Now I can do the inside. Okay, coat number one. The poplar has a tendency to bleed, so I'm disappointed in some of the outcome here. It kind of makes the maple, that's a hard maple, but it makes it all blotchy. I'm not sure how I can, on my next bowl, how I can make that different. So there we are. We'll put a few more coats on that and we'll be done with it. I just put a second coat on. That one, I did a 400 grit sandpaper And I'm going to just put little denatured alcohol to get the dust off. I'm running it at 260 just to be able to get in there and clean all the dust out of it. And that's ready for the next coat. I'm going to put just a third coat on, and then we'll see what that looks like before we say it's finished. And then I'll take off the bottom. Today I'm going to put bottom coat and a coat around here. I had a little issue with the polyurethane on there, so I scratched it up with a 400 grit, and I've got my monogram, my signature basically on the bottom, and we're going to just put a little bit of polyurethane on there. Okay, had to put my glove on. So now I'm going to run around the edge of this and put a coat on the outside. This is the third coat for the bottom. The rest is all finished. I'm just going to very lightly touch it with a 400 grit just to make sure that everything is going to make contact, it's going to stick. And then I'm going to take some denatured alcohol just to clean it up a little bit, get the dust off of it. Now we're going to take some fast drying polyurethane and we're going to gently put it all over the bottom. Okay, so we're going to let that set. I'll come back and do one more coat, and then this bowl will be finished. Well, I just hit it with a 400 grit sandpaper. I did a little bit of denatured alcohol on it. Now I'm going to put the final coat. This is nice and dry. I let it set. It's been about 5 minutes. And I'm going to put the polyurethane on the bottom. This will be the last coat. Okay, so that's it. We'll let that dry overnight, and we'll be all done with this and we can ship it out. Well, this bowl is made from hard maple and poplar. It's 3.5 inches tall and it's 9 inches around, and we have the bottom I hope this video was helpful for your project. Thank you for watching, and please tell your friends. Please leave a comment if you'd like. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.